All right, Shana Just has just joined us, and we are going to walk everybody through how to post your grades from the brand new Infinite Campus website and software. So go ahead, Shana, and give us tell us how to do it.
Okay, so first, don't be alarmed if this screen looks slightly different than yours, because I'm using a training site, so I'm not using real students with real grades. So for example, it says semester grade here instead of semester. Yours will say semester. These tabs might look slightly different. So what you should be in is in your grade book. And most of you, when you set up your grade book, you set up your assignments for task semester. And the reason you did that was so that it would not disappear when we switched from progress to semester. The first thing you want to make sure you do is in your settings, you're going to open up your settings, and you want to make sure you have used canned comments selected. That way, all the district comments that normally appear on report cards, the same ones we've used, will show up in a drop-down menu. You want to make sure you have the class that you're posting grades for right there. And then the easiest way to do it is you go over to In Progress, and you just click on the red Post button, and you'll get a menu that'll ask you where you want to post it to. This time, we're trying to post to the progress. Right, we want to post progress report grade, so we're going to select that. In June, you would select semester, but in this case, we're going to select progress. So we just hit OK. It tells you make sure you save them, and then over here, you have your posted grades. So all it did was move them from your grade book into that. You then can go in and add your canned comments. These comments are different than our districts, but it works the same way.
And by the way, they're exactly the same as we had in the Zangle system.
They are. So you just click whichever ones you want to add and add them. If you want to make adjustments, so for example, you find a student who's on the borderline between two grades, and you want to change it, you just click on that. You'll get a drop-down menu, and the district grades will be selected. Now this one shows pluses and minuses. Yours won't. It'll just have the plain letter grades plus not pass and some incompletes and things like that. So you just click what letter grade you want to change it to, and it shows up as changed. Once you've done all that, for example, this is a progress report, so you don't have to show grades higher than a C. You really only have to do C's and lower. So if you wanted to remove the non-C's, you certainly could. You could select nothing. You could select it and have it be blank, and it'll disappear. So if you wanted to do that, you could. Although if you want to just post them all, you can post them all.
Right.
Doesn't hurt anything. Then just make sure you hit save, and they're posted.
Okay.
They're done.
Now, here in the comments section, there have been many times we want to be specific to a student. For example, let's say we want to recommend that the student receives tutoring or something. We could actually type that in right here, couldn't we?
So you can do it two ways. So you can go to canned comments. You can choose comments. One, if you give a kid lower than a passing grade, if they have a non-passing grade, you have to put in something.
Right. So
that's the first thing to remember. But let's say does not complete assignments, but you also wanted to type in as something different. So does not complete assignments. So then you're free to type in recommend tutoring.
Yeah. Okay.
You could type that in and save it, add the comments, and then they'll both show up. So if you click on that, when you view it, it'll show up as both on the student's report card.
Okay. We just don't have enough space
right
there. Uh-huh.
Well, and I could also do it this way. I could take that out, reverse the order. Right? I could delete that, and I could put it as there.
Okay.
Add it. And now I can just reverse the order. So
right.
Yeah, so you can type in additional things besides the canned comments.
Do you know how many characters we have in that field?
I don't. That's a district setting.
Okay.
The district probably doesn't want you to type really long things in because that means more printing for them to have to send it out.
Sure.
And if you want to verify that things have been posted, always make sure you click save.
Right.
It'll be gray if it's been saved, so you'll be all right. You can go over here to your post grades button, and it'll show you what's been posted.
Okay.
So it'll have your comments on there, have everything. You can also edit from here. So you can also enter and edit from here. Let's say, for example, you didn't want the percentages to show, you just wanted the letter grades to show. The quickest, you could certainly just go in and hand delete them if you wanted
Right.
to, but that's kind of a pain. Much quicker to go the fill.
Okay.
So you go fill, and in this case we want to fill percentage and we want to leave it blank.
Okay.
So we just hit fill, and it does that, and it would automatically takes it out for us. Where this is going to be very useful is when we're posting citizenship grades at the semester. So it'll be for us, it's listed up here in the task. Our drop-down menu will actually show 3. It'll show progress, semester,
And
citizenship.
Right.
So to do that, you would select citizenship and then just fill, and you could fill in all of them as S. And then go back and change the ones you need. Or you could have pre-filled in the ones that weren't S and then fill the ones that are blank. So there's a couple different ways to do it. And then again, just make sure you hit save. And it's there.
Right.
And that's how you post grades.
By the way, Rhonda has just made available a kind of a help for Infinite Campus email address, right?
That is correct. And it goes to Rhonda plus all of the texts. And whichever one of us is able to deal with it, will then deal with it. So
Right.
as opposed to emailing each of us individually, you could email all of us, and one of us will say we'll do it. So we'll take the task. So
Okay. So help is available for you if you have a real issue in anything really with Infinite Campus. Okay, Shana, thank you very much. Anything else you want to add?
well, if you want to, if you're interested in printing
Yes.
your
let's see
grades, so
that.
there's a couple of things you could print. So if you're interested in printing out your grades, the easiest way to do it is within Gradebook. Now this one again is a little bit different. Under your Gradebook tab, you're going to have a reports
Right.
tab, and you'll be able to select reports. You do section summary,
Correct.
and then what you want to show, you select which ones you want to show on there. You can select only Q4.
Right.
Right, only Q4, and then from there, you generate what you want to show on it, generate report. This is great for if you want to post it or you want to have it in your grade book. If you're going to post it, make sure you use student numbers, not student names. Right, so that's great for that. If you want to print one for student, then you use student summary.
And this is how you could give it to the individual students.
Yes, this is
right?
how you give it to the individual student. You could print reports just for missing assignments if you flag the assignments as missing in your grade book. So there's lots of different things to do. But in terms of printing out, if you just want just letter grades, not assignments,
Right.
that you're going to want to do in Campus Tools. Now, for you guys, you'll have a Campus Tools button here that
Right.
you'll click. And for that, you can go into Campus Tools. And in Instruction, you'll have Reports. Well, actually, it doesn't show it in here. Well, from ours, there is a Instruction button, and then there's a grade report that you can do. No, here it is. So Grades Report.
Right.
So in here, Grades Report, and you click on that, and you can print your progress grades. Select that. It'll make sure you're on whichever class you're printing it for up here, and then generate report. And it will, there you go, generate the report. Now, the thing that's kind of different about it is it will generate all of the progress reports that you have. So not just fourth quarter, it'll do Q3, Q2, Q1, all in one report. We don't, at the moment, have the ability to select only Q4. And you would do the same thing at semester.
Right.
It would print all of the semester grade that you did, not just the last one. But at least it gives you a list, a summary list of your letter grades. And so for your personal records, that was what you want to do. I talked to Brian, and he says it's too much work, too much hassle, so he doesn't need us to print these reports anymore. that as of right now, he's not gonna have us have to turn them into him.
Right.
But that's how you do it if you want it for your own.
For your own record.
Personal
Sure.
records.
Yeah, okay.
That's
All
it.
right, all right, thank you, Shana. And again, if you want to talk to her or any of our other techs, Rhonda has just sent us all an email. I would advise you to look at that email and send an email there with any questions you might have. And then all of our techs will come and help us individually. Thanks, folks.